Two failures hit in the same week, moving in opposite directions, and they trace back to one shared mechanism. A robots.txt disallow rule stops a crawler from fetching a page, but it does nothing to remove that page from Google's index once the page is already there, or once another page links to it. Over the weekend of July 25th and July 26th, shared Claude conversations started turning up in Google search results, findable through a plain site search. Search Engine Journal's Matt Southern checked Claude AI's robots.txt on July 27th and found the share pages carried in xrobots tag non-header, the noindex signal, sitting behind a disallow rule blocking that same path. Googlebot never read that number because Disallow had already stopped it from fetching the page. TechCrunch and 404 Media reported the exposed material included medical records and files naming children. A Wayback Capture from July 30th already shows no share rule in place. 3 days later, it turned out Google's own documentation had described this exact failure in advance. Its noindex page states that for the rule to work, the page must not be blocked by robots.txt and has to be otherwise reachable by the crawler. The same page adds the consequence: a blocked crawler never sees the noindex rule, so the page can still show up in results through other pages' links. Written before Claude's page surfaced, that sentence turns an incident into a documented rule. So on July 30th episode of Search Off the Record podcast, John Mueller and Martin Splitt described internal site search creating an infinite crawl space, an unbounded set of auto-generated pages, plus a security rule. Spam queries get indexed carrying a site's own domain authority. Fixing that once indexed takes no index because a block stops the crawler from ever revisiting to read the tag. That's one of 4 e-commerce services needing its own directive. Facets want allow plus canonical. Cart and account are usually safe to disallow until a shareable link exists. Staging wants disallow plus a password wall. The check for your own domain is direct. So running a site search for the URL patterns you expected, blocked cart pages or search result pages, and open Search Console's page indexed report. Look for the status, quote, indexed, though blocked by robots.txt, end quote. A non-zero count there means this same failure is already running on your own website. The split holds in one line. Reach for disallow when you want to stop a crawl before it starts. Reach for no index when a page already in the index needs to come out. Keep both rules off the same URL, and each one does the job it was actually built for. Full write-up and sources are at my website, link below in the comments. But what did your own Search Console report turn up when you went to go check for this? I'd love to hear it in the comments. See you for the next video.